And we'll begin. Okay. Let's check. Hello and welcome. It's lovely to see you. So we're going to be just doing quite a gentle little bit of movement this morning. There's a lovely focus on releasing and letting go, inspired by what's going on up in the sky at the moment. I don't know if anyone else has spotted the rather full and fabulous moon at the moment. And each time we go through that cycle, the full moon is an opportunity to, it's almost like I always think of it like a little mini new year. So you can look at what you've done, and then you can decide what's worked and what hasn't, and perhaps leave behind anything that hasn't worked, just ready for that new cycle. But we're also experiencing tomorrow is the autumn equinox. So we have the 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of night. And again, that's another opportunity to reflect a little. And if you think about the world of farming, this time of year, you kind of reap what you've sown, you get all your veg, and then you have this empty field that then needs to be prepared for the next cycle. So lots of opportunity for us. When you're ready, just find a way to sit comfortably, ideally cross-legged on the floor, but if you're on a chair, that's fine, or you can sit kneeling, or however works for you. And just take a few moments to settle into your body. So whatever shape you've arranged the body in, just settle. Bring yourself to stillness as quickly as you can. Although if you do need to move, then please don't be afraid to if you get uncomfortable. Perhaps just closing the eyes, letting the awareness drift inward. Just for a moment, let's think about this time of year, the light and the dark in equal measure. A moment to honour that. Perhaps take a moment to reflect on where we are right now. And an invitation to be open to make room for any changes that are to come. So as you sit, I'd like you to have a sense of feeling grounded. You might like to imagine that you are sprouting roots, and the roots are just growing down into the earth beneath you. So this becomes not only your foundation, your stability, you're literally grounded and rooting down into the earth. It also becomes a source of receiving. Yeah, so we've got that two-way system now. We can release and let go down, allow everything to just drip out and down into the earth. At the same time, we can draw up the nutrients and the good stuff that we need. And just for a moment now, drop your awareness into your yogic heart center. So right at the center of your chest, the yogis talk about energy centers called chakras. This is your heart chakra. Just visualize a sense of love in the center of your chest, your yogic heart center. This is also where we can tune into our true selves. And then allow the awareness to move up to the space between the eyebrows. So this is your third eye energy center or chakra. And this is our intuition. So I love the thought of tuning into our heart's desire and our innermost wisdom, our intuition. Now that we've established our seat I'd like you to just notice the breath. So at first, the breath might be a little bit clipped. It might feel a bit irregular and uneven. We often breathe quite shallowly, if that's a word. So see if you can just take a moment to encourage the breath to become balanced. So balanced in terms of length, the inhale, the same length as the exhale. This is called samavriti, even breath. And balanced in the sense of there's that feeling of fluidity to the breath. So the inhale and the exhale become one smooth cycle. So with that awareness to your roots, to your heart, to your intuition, awareness to breath, we're just finding that balance, the body, the breath, the mind. We'll just take 5 breaths here together. So breathing in and breathing out. You might wish to turn your palms up and bring your forefinger and your thumb to touch. This is the chin mudra, and it's said to help us to tune into our inner words, our inner wisdom. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Last breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Take your fingertips to the floor beside you. Have that sense now that your roots are now moving down through your fingertips. So you're literally plugging into the earth. And there's also a sense of drawing up and away from the earth. So really sit tall, head, crown of head reaching up towards the sky. And on your in-breath, turn the palms up and lift the arms above the head. I'd like you to touch your baby fingers and your thumbs together so that the other fingers lay out like the flowers, the petals of a lotus flower. Take a breath in as you reach that flower up. And as you breathe out, draw your lotus flower and bring the thumbs to rest at the heart. Take a breath here. And then release the hands. Just let the shoulders shrug. Take a little bit of movement if you feel like you've been sat still for too long. No go there. And we're going to take the right foot and we're going to tuck it behind us. So that left foot stays tucked in and the right foot tucks behind. So at the moment we're sitting tall, we're just slightly out of symmetry now. And then we're going to turn to the left. Take your right hand and bring it to your right hip. Left hand finds the earth. Take a breath in and lift up. Feel that sense of opening through the heart. And on your out breath, bow the head down towards the chest. Breathe in, lift up, look up. Breathing out, bowing down to the heart. Last time, inhale as you lift. And on the out breath, lower. On your inhale, come back to forward facing. So that left hand's going to stay behind you. The right hand is going to sweep across the body. And option here is just to let the arms sweep up and back. You might like to let the hips join in. You might like to lift the hips off the floor. Really get that lovely sense of openness. So you're opening up to receive. And then on that out breath, you bring yourself back down to earth. You are steady and rooted. On the inhale, sweep up, maybe lift up. And on the out breath, bring yourself back to the earth. Let's do that one last time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to bring our feet to the floor in front of us. You might like to stay here just for a little moment. If you're feeling like a little bit more, you want to move a little bit more, you might come into yogi squat. That's called malasana. So we have our 2 feet on the earth. Maybe take a little shuffle if you need to. Some people need to put something under their heels if they're raised. And if possible, see if you can find your Padma mudra, your lotus flower gesture here. Hands towards the heart. Breathing in and out. Feeling grounded, rooted and stable. Good. Bring your seat back down to the floor. This time tuck the right foot in and then the left foot tucks behind you. Sit tall. Good. We're going to turn towards the right. The left hand is coming onto our left hip. The right hand finds the floor. On your inhale, lift the heart, look up. On your out breath, bow the head down to the heart. Inhale to lift, open up. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale as you lift, and exhale. On your in-breath, come back to forward facing. Right hand stays behind you just to ground you. The inhale takes that left hand across. Maybe it's just the arm lifting up. Maybe it's the hips too. And on the out breath, we just come back down to our foundations. Inhale, sweep up. Maybe lift the hips. And exhale, back down. Lovely sense of being open, receiving all the good stuff, keeping that contact with the earth so that we have an avenue to release all the yuck. Good. And when we're done, we're going to take those feet back in front of us. You're either going to pause here for a moment or you're going to come up into your yogi squat. Find that lotus mudra. Baby finger and thumb together. Other fingers making your flower, your petals. Hold it steady. Good. And then once more, find your seat. So if you feel you need to stretch your legs out for a moment, feel free to do that. Maybe give them a little rub or a little bounce. Then we're going to come back to stillness. Sorry, he's decided today's the day. That was a bit naughty, Ted. We're going to come back to stillness now. So find a seat that works for you so that you can be upright, head over your yogic heart center, over your hips. When you're ready to start to close the eyes, and once more, bring that sense of stillness into the body. Maybe the mind begins to still. Notice your breathing. And once more, visualize the roots. Just rooting down into the earth. And you'll nod towards the yogic heart center. And awareness again to your intuition, your third eye. Perhaps you can visualize a full moon directly above you, shining down on your body. And as that moonlight descends down from the crown of your head all the way down to your toes, I'd like you to scan your physical body, honor it, send gratitude for it. And as you scan through and as you feel that beautiful moonlight energy traveling through your body, I'd like you to imagine any discomfort, any aches and pains, any old injuries that you're holding on to. Just imagine that all turning into water and then just flowing through the body and down into your roots and away into Mother Earth. Good. When you're ready, we're just going to blink open the eyes. Draw the knees together. Extend the left leg away and take your right foot over to the left side. So that right knee is bent and the foot's just hopped over the leg. And we're going to inhale, take the opposite arm, the left arm open, look over to your left. And as you exhale, hug your right knee and then take your gaze over to the right. So we're just coming into a twist here. Breathe in as you grow tall through your spine. Breathe out as you feel the tummy drawing in, the shoulders drawing back and down. And then just bring yourself to forward face. Extend the right leg, bend the left knee, hop the foot over to the right side. As you breathe in, sweep the right arm open, turn right. And as you breathe out, hug that knee, coming into your twist to the left. Inhale as you feel yourself growing tall through the spine. And exhaling as you deepen that twist, draw the belly in. And then let's come back to forward facing. We're going to unhook that leg, stretch it away. We're going to make our way to lying down. So extend those arms around the spine. Use that belly, that core strength to support you as you slowly lower down to the earth. And when you land, just arrange yourself so that you are comfortable. Let's have the arms by the side, palms up, legs stretched away, slightly wider than hip width distance. Maybe give the legs a little push, a little shake, and then just let them flop. Same with the arms. Maybe put a bit of effort and energy into the arms, and then just let them flop. Tuck the chin, tuck the pelvis, and settle into Shavasana, which is corpse pose. This is the pose for relaxation. If for any reason this doesn't work for you, feel free to readjust. Some people prefer their knees to be bent or something underneath their head. So you just work out the comfortable position for you. Once you're still, I'd like you just to tune back into your physical body once more, honoring it, thanking it for all its amazing things that it can do. And have that sense of dropping a little bit deeper this time into relaxation. Feeling fully supported by the floor, so you can't fall, you can't go anywhere, you don't need to hold on, you don't need to work those muscles. And again, let's see those roots. Visualize your sprouting roots down into the earth. And that moonlight, that bright full moon energy is beaming down through the crown of your head, all the way through your body. So over your face, your neck, your shoulders, down your arms into your hands, through your chest and your belly, down your spine, into your hips, and your legs, and your feet. So just like we did before, when we sort of cleansed any physical issues that we might be dealing with, let's just go a little bit deeper and notice how the emotional body is. So anything where you express yourself through emotions, any sort of worries or stresses or anxiety you might be experiencing, any concerns you're trying to make sense of, any problems that you feel are on your plate right now. I want you to imagine that all of those things turn into water, and you are able just to melt them away down into your roots and down into Mother Earth. If you're holding on to any expectations on yourself or others, take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, just let them all go. Let go of any judgment. Let go of being hard on yourself. Because right now you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Let go of anything that prevents you from having clarity in your life. Let go of any doubt, uncertainties. Take a breath in. And on the out breath, feel them flooding away down through your roots and into the earth. With intention, start to slow down your thoughts. Release any belief structures that no longer serve you. Allow them to drip away down through the body and out through the roots and into the earth. Tune into your inner voice, your inner knowing. And let go of any old and outdated energies. Just flush them away. As you have started to release and cleanse, let's bring our awareness back to the heart. And have that lovely sense now of being receiving now. Receiving positive energy, healing energy, love, whatever it is that you feel might be needed now that you've made that space for it. Feel a sense of ease and grace, a sense of harmony, that wonderful feeling of surrendering and letting go. Feel the moon's energy flooding your entire being. Like a flush of positive energy surging through the body. And as you feel your heart filling with love, you might wish to project that to others, to the outside world. And for the last few moments of relaxation, I invite you to simply enjoy being. Back into your heart, into your blissful state of being. Enjoy that last wave of positive energy moving through your body. And then just slowly pull your awareness back to your body, back to your heart. Take a lovely deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just feel that flush of energy moving down into your fingers and your toes. Breathing in. And on the out breath, just gently move the fingers and the toes. And just feel that energy moving up into your ankles and your wrists, your arms and your legs. Take an inhale as you float the arms up and over the head. So now you're in a full body stretch. You might like to draw your feet closer together, point your toes, and then flex your toes, push the heels. So just pointing and flexing, enjoying that full body stretch. And then softening as you draw the knees into the chest and hug them in. When you're ready over the next few moments, if you feel you want to move and stretch at all, go ahead. And then make your way back upright to a seated position. Once you're upright, bring your fingers back into the earth beside you, sitting tall, head over heart, over hip. Take a breath in as you sweep the arms up above the head, making that lotus flower, little fingers and thumb to touch. And as you draw down, take that lotus flower to nestle into the heart center. Take a breath in and out. May the light in me honor the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your full moon meditation, and I look forward to seeing you again on Thursday. I apologise for my